nominee for appointment for the position of Principal Secretary, Shipping and Maritime Affairs. Honorable Speaker, Section 6(9) of the Public Appointments Committee Parliamentary Approval, Cap 5(7), the clerk invited the interested members of the public to submit any representation by written statements of oath affidavits with supporting documents on suitability of the nominee. The invitations were made via advertisement on the dailies on 3rd April 2025. Honorable Speaker, the notification was followed up with a letter to the nominee inviting him to attend the approval hearing, requesting him to submit completed questionnaire as directed by the National Assembly. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Article 118 of the Constitution, Section 6(3) of the Public Appointments Parliamentary Approval, and Standing Order 45(3) of the National Assembly Standing Orders, the Clerk of the National Assembly, by way of advertisement, print media, notified the general public of the intention of the committee to conduct the approval hearing. The committee conducted the approval hearing on Friday, 4th of April, and in conducting the approval hearing, the committee observed as follows. The committee found, the committee observed as follows, that Miller started his career as a technician in Kenya Power. He also has been able to have extensive experience in different corporations, both within Kenya and outside Kenya. The nominee holds a master's and MBA from Mount Kenya University. The nominee portrayed considerable knowledge and understanding of the shipping and maritime sector. The committee exhibited exemplary knowledge of topical and administrative issues, technical issues touching on maritime sector, and has the requisite qualification and experience to serve as a Principal Secretary for Shipping and Maritime Affairs. The nominee meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution and has provided all the documentation necessary for approval as a Principal Secretary, the State Department of Shipping and Maritime Affairs. The committee, in conclusion, observed that the nominee has the experience, the knowledge, the qualification to be appointed to the position of the Principal Secretary, State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs, and showed great enthusiasm with great ideas to be able to harness the resources both within the maritime for the betterment of the nation of Kenya. Honorable Speaker, based on the observation made by the committee therefore recommends to this House to approve the nomination of Mr. Aden Abdi Miller for the appointment as the Principal Secretary, State Department of Shipping and Maritime Affairs. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move. And I now request Honorable Hussein Waitan to second.
Honorable Ketan.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I can confirm here as a member of Transport and Infrastructure Committee that the nominee displayed high level of professionalism and integrity and skills for maritime. And in fact, if implemented the strategies that nominee has displayed, Kenya can go to the next level and attain the double-digit economic growth. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I beg to second.
I need to propose the question. Honorable members, I propose the question that taking into consideration the findings of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure in its report on the approval hearing of a nominee for appointment as Principal Secretary, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 15th April 2025, and pursuant to provisions of Article 155(3)(b) of the Constitution and Section 3 and 8 of Public Appointments Parliamentary Approval Act, Cap 7F, this House approves the appointment of Mr. Aden Abdi Miller as Principal Secretary, State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs. Minority Whip. I hear people shouting, I put the question, but the chance now is for the Minority Whip.
Mr. Speaker,
Minority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to thank the Transport Committee. Madam Speaker, if there is a committee that has done a thorough job this time on this vetting, is the Transport Committee, Madam Speaker. They have looked at every aspect of this matter. And Madam Speaker, you can see their report categorically says that the nominee has shown a lot of enthusiasm to do the job that he's being nominated for. Madam Speaker, the nominee is somebody known to me also, as I must declare that. He's somebody who has distinguished career, he's a distinguished career civil servant. He has worked in the Kenya Power, he has worked in the NTSA, he has worked in many sectors, Madam Speaker. And more importantly, Madam Speaker, this vetting and this appointment this time, Madam Speaker, are God sent. Because this man comes also from one of the far-flung areas of the country, all at the border of Somalia, where the mother of Honorable Farah Malim stays, and the father stays, Madam Speaker. It's somewhere we cannot go. If we were to go today, me and you will need 5 days to reach there, Madam Speaker. And we will not even attempt to go there. It's only them who can go because they know how to navigate the situation there. Madam Speaker, the executive, the president, we must congratulate him. Identifying somebody from that kind of place, Dadaab, you know, some of the Kenyans here think that part of the country is part of Somalia.
Minority Whip, you have spoken very well about the candidate.
Yes.
However, in the morning, the Honorable Farah Malim told us that the mother was in his house.
No, but he has two homes. He has one there and one here. So you can't know which one the mother is staying. So you could be in that one, Madam Speaker.
You may proceed.
So, Madam Speaker, you don't know which one he's staying. These are people who have 10 homes. Like Farah, he has 40 homes, Madam Speaker, as we speak. So anyway, Madam Speaker, this is a great man. This is a guy who's going to help the country. And I urge the House to approve, to support, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. I'll give a minute to the Honorable Farah.
Madam
Farah
Speaker, Maalim. Madam Speaker, I want
Honorable Mishi, order. You'll get a chance, Honorable
Madam
Mishi.
Speaker, I want to begin. Madam Speaker, I want to begin by thanking His Excellency, our President William Ruto, and His Excellency, the former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, for having seen. This is the first time my constituency, one of the biggest constituencies in terms of population in this country, has a PS in 10 years. You're right. In terms of population, we have bigger population than even the whole of Kilifi province, Kilifi County. Madam Speaker, I know the young man. Right from the days he was in here, JKUAT, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, doing a diploma course, top of his class. Then did a degree, first degree in electrical engineering, top of his class. And the man has got a master's now. He has an integrity of unmatched integrity. In one time, I remember he was working in a place with a very big salary, but because he was not being given enough, he was not doing enough for the people, he said, I don't deserve this salary. You never get somebody like that in this country today. You don't get somebody who says, I'm earning more than I deserve. I need to put in more into the organization. And he has been a career civil servant, and I appreciate very much, and I appreciate the House, and I say, let's support this. Thank you very much for members of Parliament also for supporting me on this. And also for Junet, by the way, whose mother comes from our side, eh? I'm his uncle. He did not declare that interest. Thank you. Thank you.
Commissioner Mishi Mboko.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika, na mimi pia naunga mkono hoja hii ya uteuzi wa kijana wetu Aden Abdi Mila, na niweze kumshukuru Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya pamoja na Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga kufikiria kabila ama jamii ambazo zimetengwa. Tuliona Fikirini kutoka kule Pwani, tuliona Profesa Shaukat kutoka Pwani, tumeona pia leo kijana wetu kutoka sehemu za Samburu, Michael, na sasa hivi tuko na kijana Abdi. Jamani, chenye sifa lazima kipewe sifa. Na naweza kusema ya kwamba mambo ya ubaharia na mambo ya bahari ni muhimu sana, hususan kwa watu wa Pwani. Najua kijana huyu kwa uzoefu wake wa elimu, kwa uzoefu wake wa kufanya kazi katika taasisi za umma na taasisi za kibinafsi, ataweza kusaidia hata mambo ya uvuvi katika kule pwani, katika ziwa letu la Victoria, ataweza kusaidia mahali pakubwa sana. Na niweze kusema nimeona pia ni mtu ambaye amesaidia mambo ya jamii kwa kiwango kikubwa sana, na tajriba yake haswa ya elimu itamwezesha kuleta mageuzi katika sera na katika sheria zile ambazo zinatakikana kupigwa msasa, kuhakikisha mambo ya ubaharia na mambo ya bahari kwa jumla yataweza kuleta natija na yataweza kugeuza uchumi wa taifa hili letu la Kenya, haswa tukiona ya kwamba kilimo samawati ni kilimo ambacho serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, ama tunaweza kusema serikali ya mseto sasa, ambayo imechanganyika, imekipatia kipao mbele. Kwa hivyo mimi nasema kijana huyu anaweza na ana tajriba ya kuleta mageuzi ambayo yataleta natija katika mambo ya ubaharia. Naunga mkono Mheshimiwa Spika.
Asante. Mheshimiwa Abdi Kadir. 2 minutes, please.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving the opportunity. Madam Speaker, you know, I have known the nominee for about 30 years. We have been schoolmates. I was 1 year ahead of him in high school. When I was in Jacko Art, I was in Nairobi University. Our history is intertwined. He's somebody of integrity. He has the experience, and professionally, he's somebody who has worked through the system. He was working in Kenya Power Lighting, and also he worked in NTSA for a long time. This is a nominee. If given the chance, I think he will do a very good job. He will do a thorough job in maritime and shipping affairs. With those remarks, I do support the nominee. Thank you.
Member for Kwanza, the honorable member for Kwanza.
Madam Speaker, I just want to take this opportunity that I know Abdi very well. When he was in TSA, I met him personally, and I think he's up to the task. I therefore want to ask this House to give him this opportunity so that he can be able to work. He's somebody I know, a boy of very good integrity. And I met him at NTCA myself personally, and I find this guy very capable. Let's give him a chance, and if it's anything else, we'll direct him. I support.
Thank you. Honorable members, I hear voices that I call upon the mover to reply. I would like to find out that is it the mood of the House that I call upon the mover to reply? As many as have that opinion say aye. As many as have a contrary opinion say nay. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I thank you for the discussions and the comments and the ideas that the House has had in discussing the approval of Aden Abdi Miller. And I reply.
Honorable members, for convenience of the House, I defer putting of the question to a time that it will be scheduled by the House Business Committee. Next order.
Order number 18, special motion, consideration of a nominee for appointment of Principal Secretary, State Department for Broadcasting and Telecommunications.
Honorable members, in the interest of time, I defer order number 18 to a time as it will be scheduled by the House Business Committee. There be no other business, honorable members. The time now being 12:58 p.m., this House is adjourned until today, Wednesday, the 16th of April at 2:30 p.m.